Hey loves, this is my first bullet journal and I will be doing a setup for the month of January. I know this video is a bit late, but I had my what I got for Christmas video uploaded last week, so that's why this video has to go up this week. So starting off, I have 2021 and my name below it. I'm using a navy blue gel pen to trace over both of them. And at first, I wasn't sure of whether or not I wanted to start a bullet journal because they were very time consuming. But I also did want to keep track of my year, the things that I do, and any accomplishments that I make along the way. So, plus, I like making and decorating very aesthetically pleasing designs and graphics, so at the same time I also thought that this would be a great stress reliever and just to keep my mind off of things going around in the world. Also, depending on how this video does, I'll be doing the other months, but if this video doesn't do that well, then I'll just be setting it up on my own, making sure that it suits my own needs. So that's that page. Now moving on to the next one, I put Je suis prêt 2021, which, excuse my French, but that's French for I am ready 2021. So yeah, hopefully this year I'll actually learn a lot more French and actually be able to have conversations. I know a couple phrases here and there and a couple of sentences, but I am not very good and my pronunciations aren't very well either. But anyway, so I did the wording in navy blue and then the number in this lighter blue. And I think this was a good combination. I also wasn't sure what colors I wanted to use because I love pink, so I definitely wanted to incorporate a lot of pink in this. But at the same time, it was winter. Well, it still is. So when I think of winter, I think of baby blue and just lots of blue, snowflakes, snow, all that kind of stuff. Also, in this video, you guys can't really see, but I was wearing a ton of blue that day. So, well, not really. My shirt was blue and then my nails were like a periwinkle. So I just kind of went off with that and decided to choose blue. I mess up a couple of times and you guys will see. This pen is erasable, but I also used my pencil eraser to remove some of the stray marks because it did look a little rough at the end, but I mostly fixed it so it doesn't look as bad. Yeah, so you see right there that I'm erasing all the other like gray dark marks that were left from the pen. So now I'm using this glittery yellow pen to trace all the sparkles around it so it can stand out. Taking this light blue colored pencil, I colored the number, just shading it in so that it looks a lot nicer and it stands out a little bit more. And I just think this is so satisfying seeing people color. I don't know, just but yeah, so that's the finished page. Moving on to the next one, and this one I wanted to incorporate a couple of quotes that I really liked. I got these from Pinterest. I'm always finding lots of really good quotes. So at first off, I started off with another black pen, like a gel pen, but then it didn't work. So then I used this other pen to trace all of the quote on the left. And then at the top I used a mixture of a lighter blue and the navy blue for the little triangles at the top, and I think it came out really well. And the quote reads, "Where you are a year from now is a reflection of the choices you choose to make right now," which I thought was a very good quote, especially starting off the year. You know, since this is a bullet journal, I want to keep track of everything that I do throughout the year. So I did want to start off the year with making smart choices. So yeah. And I think it came out really well. Very simple, but I really like it. Moving on to the next page, I traced the first quote in the navy blue. And since I'm using a navy blue and a lighter blue, I just decided to rotate the colors for the quote and the design around it. So I'm also going to be reading the quotes just in case you can't read them, so you don't have to pause the video. So the first quote reads, "When you start taking care of yourself, you start feeling better, looking better, and attracting better. It all begins with you." Self-care is very, very important, and it really does change everything, not just physically, but it also around you. So I really like that one. So for the design around it, I decorated it with little flowers, and I used the light blue and a green pen to decorate it and make it look very pretty and springy, I guess. So that's how it turned out. Moving on to the next one, so now I'm using the light blue for the wording and the navy blue for the decoration around it. The two other quotes are, "Strong women don't have attitudes. They have standards and boundaries. What is meant for you will make its way to you." Which again, very good quotes that I really like. Moving on to the next page, I started my January cover. So I am just tracing the word January in the navy blue. And I did a bit of cursive and then non-cursive, I guess. I just try to find the best way for it to look good but also readable. So I'm just tracing that, and then I added a lot of snowflakes around it, which I will be tracing in the lighter blue. And I just think it comes out really pretty and very aesthetically pleasing. Also, in case you didn't know or you're new to my channel, January is one of my favorite months because it's my birthday. But that's the cover. Moving on to the calendar, I wanted to just make a calendar of all the days and also write out any holidays or any important dates on it. And also just to know how the month looks for January. So I'm doing all the lines here in the navy blue. And this actually did take a while because I was trying to get all the lines straight and for them to be right on the tracing and just so that they all look even and neat. So now that I'm done with the calendar, I'm putting in the major holidays as well as my birthday because I'm really excited for it. But it looks like I only put my birthday at the time. I guess I hadn't checked the actual calendar to see what other holidays there were, but I did add them afterwards. So now moving on to the next page, these two pages are for my workout / weight loss trackers for this month because I am on a sort of weight loss journey. as well as workout journey. So here I made a calendar and I put a key at the bottom to keep track of my workouts for this month. And then moving on to the next page is my weight loss tracker, and my brother actually made a plan for me of tracking my calories to make sure I am on a calorie deficit for the entire month, and every week I'm supposed to lose half a pound. So that is what I'm putting here. And I just decided to decorate it and make it a little bit more exciting and just kind of make it more motivating in a way. And I know what some of my friends are going to say, and the reason that I'm doing this is because we all gained a couple of pounds during this quarantine and I haven't fully lost all of mine. So I'm trying to go back into a healthier habit and as well as a healthier weight. So this is by no means trying to do something excessive or unhealthy. If anything, I'm trying to be a lot more healthier this year. So that's the final look. I feel like it looks very neat and I really like it. Also, I really hope this helps me keep track and be a little bit more consistent with my goals. Now moving on to YouTube. I wanted to have a place where I can put my video ideas as well as keep track of what videos I'm posting and when I'm posting, just to keep track of all of that. So I post every Saturday morning. So I'm making boxes for every Saturday of the month of January, so that way I can write what video I posted that Saturday. And also just to keep all of my ideas, because I do have multiple ideas of videos that I wanted to do. So I wanted to have a calendar and know when I'm posting each video. So I'm putting the date on top of the boxes and I will later be filling it in with the video that I am posting that day. So in this bottom section is where I will be keeping track of my YouTube accomplishments, such as gaining new subscribers. Now I'm showing you an overview of all of the pages so that you can see how they turned out, the final result for each one of them. And I really like how everything turned out. I think it looks super neat and very well organized. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Bye loves!